Good evening, everybody. Time for Advent of Code, Day 11, 2021. Ten, 9, 8, 7. Here we go. Go get my input first. Okay. You enter a large cavern full of rare bioluminescent Dumbo octopuses. They seem to not like the Christmas lights on your submarine, so you turn them off for now. There are 100 octopuses arranged neatly in a 10 by 10 grid. Each octopus slowly gains energy over time and flashes brightly for a moment when its energy is full. Although your lights are off, maybe you could navigate through the cave without disturbing the octopuses if you could predict when the flashes of light will happen. Each octopus is an energy level we can measure. The energy level is a value between 0 and 9. Here, the top left octopus has energy level of 5 and the bottom right is 6, and so on. Okay. You can model the energy levels in steps. During a single step, the following occurs. First, the energy level of each octopus increases by 1. Then any octopus with an energy level greater than 9 flashes. This increases the energy level of all adjacent octopuses. Ooh. Including octopuses that are diagonally adjacent. Okay. If this causes an octopus to have an energy level greater than 9, it also flashes. This continues as long as the new octopuses keep having their energy level increased beyond 9. An octopus can only flash at most once per step. Finally, any octopus that flashed goes to 0. Okay. Wow. So, adjacent flashes can cause an octopus to flash in a step even if it begins that step with very little energy, right? So, before, after. An octopus is highlighted when it flashed, right? Here's how the larger example of progresses. After 1, after 2, after 3, after 4. Okay, so we have a lot of test cases here. After step 10, there have been a total of 204 flashes. Fast forwarding, here's the same configuration every 10 steps. Okay. Yes, lots of data. After 100 steps, there's been a total of... Okay. All right, let's start reading our input. So we have input. I think I'm gonna want a grid here, so I'll do a I'm gonna access the grid a lot. Should I do a hash map of hash maps or a vector of vectors? I haven't done a hash map of hash maps yet, so let me do that. Map equals, and let's make it mutable, and we will split on new lines after we trim. Then we will map a line to be what is a line? A line is going to be line dot trim again, dot split on nothing. Or we could say dot chars. Can we map chars? Map. Hey Blobson, how are you doing? Are you playing tonight? Or I guess this is energy of each octopus. Energy dot parse into a U8. How about int U8? Then, how are you doing tonight, Blobson? All right. I've been a couple minute problems seem pretty boring. Yeah. Do you think this one's too easy? Yes, it is. I agree with that. All right. We're gonna need to collect into a what? Let me put it up here. I think I want a hash map of hash maps of U8s, right? Oh, I need to do with the keys. You can do with algebra and no data structures. Oh, cool. I will love to see that. I certainly can't. So, hash map. Of a, well, they're 10 by 10, right? So we can use another U8. Oh. Not me is your one answer. But I will definitely enjoy seeing it. Oh, so this doesn't work. So let me try split on nothing. And this needs to be collected. Can you figure it out now? Or can we not collect into a hash map? I guess, wait, collecting into a hash map doesn't make any sense. I have to tell it the keys. Duh. Okay. Let mute map equal this thing. And now hash map new. And we don't need any of this. And here, can I do like enumerate the for map and then get y in here? Is that possible? Method, not a field. Yeah, that makes sense. Cannot infer type for parameter. Why are you using hash maps? And I just thought I'd try it. No good reason. Oh, I could just use one hash map of point. That's much better. So let me say type point is a U8 and type map is a hash map. I bet map is already a thing, right? Or I guess if I don't import it, I don't know. Hash map of points. to U8 energy levels. Now I can say map. And then you don't like this. Enumerate, not infer type parameter B. So type parameter B is the original thing. So can we turbo fish you? You're going to be a type of @string, or no, a type of usize @string. How can you not infer that? Cannot be built from iterator. Just a really, okay, that sounds good to me. The thing is that I'm going to be indexing into it a metric ton. So that's why it made more sense to me. I don't know how to do this without indexing a vector is O of 1. What? I think you might have that. What? No. I don't believe you. Do you have a source for that? Okay. It's been a long time since I've studied this stuff, but that seems like the other way around. I guess you can like with a vector, because it's a strongly typed language, you can multiply into the right index. Whereas with a hash map, what? Why is a hash map O of n? I understand if there's like a ridiculous amount of collisions, you can get really high n, but that's like really, really rare, and you'd have to have a huge map. This is a 10 by 10 with like a guarantee of no collisions because it's so small. Because it's much smaller than like usize. So, but I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. It's just messing with my intuition. And intuition is all I have. Anyways, I still have to build it. So I guess I'll just make a Y counter, because I can't tell how to do this correctly. And then Y++, right, it's Rust. Nothing's easy. Mutable Y, Y, and then here. So for every line we need to make a, oh no, we don't need to make anything. Just in here, we will, I guess I need the same thing for X too. Let X, mutable X equal 0. And then down here, X equals 0. and I want to put this into my hash map dot insert at xy energy, and then x plus equals 1. Okay. So I think, oh, Dedoy cannot infer type on collect on line 27. I don't need to collect anything anymore. So that's cool. Okay. Oh, still not compiling. Right. Okay. Now I have a map. Probably want to put this in another function. Function build map is n, or input is an atster, and that, and then I want to return a map like so. Okay. So we have let mute map equal build map input. This is already the cleanest code of any challenge that I've written so far. Then we have our offsets, right? We can probably make that a constant up top. So like constant all offsets is a vec of u of point. Oh, but some of they need to be negative, so they can't be u8s, they gotta be i8s. Vec of direction, I guess. Direction. Oh, I need to make something of it. Like 0, 0 as direction. Or no. Yeah, wait, is that right? And then there's going to be 8 of them. I have no idea if I'm doing this right. Do you compile? No, you definitely don't compile. Expected type in this macro, this doesn't expand to a type. Oh. How do I, oh, it's like vector of direction, right? And as doesn't work, but I am specifying the type, so maybe I don't need it. No. Calls and constants are limited to call. Wait, that's not supposed to be a call. Tuple structs and tuple variants. Can I do your trick and make this a vector? No. What can I do to get this the way I want? I can't say let at the top level, right? No. Okay, I'm just gonna bring this into my part 1 for now. I don't know how to do that correctly. Format for me. Okay. Do you compile now? Are you happy? Okay. So to do a single step, actually I don't need offsets here. I'm going to need it in some other step function. So function step takes in a map and as a mutable reference, and outputs a U64 of flashes. And I need the offsets in here. So how do we want to do this now? Now I have everything. 1 minus 1 permutations 2. I don't want 0, 0. But other than that, that seems... Oh, and I don't want... I guess I just subtract 0, 0 from that, and it works. I'm not trolling. I don't know. Why wouldn't 0, 0 be a permutation of in the range of -1 to 1? I'm not trolling. Why wouldn't it be? I don't know math. I don't know how you haven't figured out that I don't know math. But why isn't 0, 0 a permutation in -1 to 1? I mean, okay, I'll write a test. Let's print out test function permutations. Assert equal, or just assert false, so I get this print line. Print line -1 dot dot 1 dot permutations of 2. Maybe I'm confused about what permutations means. Format argument must be a string literal. Oh yeah. Permutations. Method not found. We'll return 0 for now. Iter tools, iter tools. So do I just, will it figure it out for me if I just go here? No. Use iter tools, iter tools. Is that a crate I have to install? Doesn't seem to like it. Undeclared crate. I'm just gonna comment this out for now. But okay, I can just define them. And I guess, can you iterate through a tuple? You must be able to, right? But why don't I just make a new vector for now and push into it. Vec.push -1, -1, -1, 1, -1. Oh wait, -1, 0. Then 0, -1, 0, 1. Okay. Whoops. What? Oh, it's not mutable. Well, I don't really need it to be mutable, so I can turn off mutability, right? Let all offsets equal all offsets. Okay. So now for each octopus, we need to so we just increase all octopus energies by 1. We just map over the whole thing. If it's greater than 9, so if it was 9, then it's going to go to 10, but we never display 10. We never output 10 because it'll be set back to 0 before that. Yes. So are there no repeats? Hey Dan, how are you doing? Did you finish already? I hope not, because I'm doing very slow. There is only 1 and 0 in the range. Oh my gosh, that was fast. There is only 1, 0 in the range. Blobson, I don't understand how 0, 0 is not a permutation of -1 to 1. Do you not get -1 and -1? Because if you don't, then that's also a problem. Oh no. What language are you using, Dan? Gotcha. Wow. Are you gonna submit a bug? That's rough. Oh wait, or is it your thing? Did you make it? Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Hey, you figured out something and you finished in a reasonable amount of time. Do I have to look up what is a permutation? Permutations. Math. Look, Blobson, are you saying that it doesn't have -1, -1 as well? Refers to a selection of objects from a set of objects in which order matters. Oh, so your permutation is pulling from a bag. So you wouldn't get -1, -1. The code that you posted that uses some crate that I don't have. I don't. So it doesn't do. It does do -1, -1, but it doesn't do 0, 0. I don't get why that would be. Okay. Right. Yeah. So I had the other one, whatever the other thing is. Right, yeah. I'm saying Blobson said I should use permutations to get this set. And I was like, and my thought was it would have 0, 0 in it. Because I was thinking of, what's the other one that's not choose 2? When you reshuffle the bag, you put everything back in the bag before you choose it again. What's that called? It's not a permutation. Combination. Yeah. So I had those two mixed up. Okay, anyways. Back to the problem, because I'm going super fast tonight. So I think what I need to do is map everything up and keep track of where all the 10s are. And then like maybe make a like queue of where all the 10s are after the first thing. And then check each thing and up all of its neighbors, and if they go above 10 but they weren't, like they go from 9 to 10 specifically, add them to the queue. They're gonna flash and do that to their neighbors, and then when the queue is done, we're done. So my map is a hash map of points, so that's gonna make this really easy, because I can just for each key. Let me see, do we have like a keys? Yeah, we do have a keys. For key in keys map dot insert at key map dot get key dot unwrap dot no +1. Okay, but while I'm doing that, so I first want to get this and say, are you a 9? So if original equals 9, then to check, or I'll say flashing, let mutable flashing equals, that's also going to be a vec, this is going to be a vec of points. Equals vec new. And then, yeah, you can always count on me to get math concepts confused, but kind of know what they are, but kind of not. That's like my specialty. E. So this is actually point. Okay. Now we have a big long list of things that are flashing. So I guess while flashing dot empty dot len is greater than 0. Let next equal, so we'll use it like a queue. So can we pop from the top? It doesn't, does it matter what order? No, it doesn't matter what order. Oh, but we'll have to keep track of what has Oh, no, we don't have to keep track because we know it's, I said that already. Only if it's going from 9 to 10 will we add it. And then at the end, we'll map everything above 9 back to a 0. So I could write that now because it's the same as this. For point in map keys, let original, if original, oh, I did this again. Always doing that. Don't need to do that. If original is greater than 9, so it doesn't matter how, yeah, it doesn't matter how much it got in the first time. It's always going to be that. Okay. Okay. Now the bulk of the thing in the middle. Flashing dot. How do we get the can we pop? We can pop. Can we shift? No. I guess I can use it. Like, it doesn't matter that it's a queue. Whoa. Not thinking while I type. It doesn't matter that it's a queue. Just that I'm getting... Right, this removes, right? Yes, okay. Oh, but it's an option. But we just checked. So... Can I do a while match? That'd be fun. But okay. What am I doing now? Now I have a point, right? This is a point. I want to add flashes, add 1 to flashes. So let mute flashes equals 0. Flashes plus equals 1. We're going to return flashes. Mismatched types. Uh-oh. Expected tuple found a reference to a tuple. Can I just make this a reference? Oh no, it already is a reference. I just made it a double reference. Is that what I have to do? No. Expected U8 found tuple. Consider borrowing here. What? I have no idea what this is saying to me. Expected U8 found integer. Consider borrowing here. That's not gonna work though. I know that's not gonna work. Okay, I guess it worked. Expected tuple but found a reference to a tuple. But I can't just dereference you? Or can I? No idea why that works. Like, why does that one need that and the one above doesn't? Mutable borrow occurs. Can I make this mutable? Whoa. Whoa. Oh, do I have to say mutable? No, you don't like that at all. I have no idea. Rust, I have absolutely no idea what you need me to do here. Expected tuple found reference to a U8. Tuple. Do you need like a clone? No, that doesn't make any sense. Mutable borrow occurs here. It is mutable. Wow, I'm lost. You have to dereference and retuple, like point dot one, like that, point dot zero. Seems to be okay with that. Oh, there's another mutable borrow up here. Okay, that's not coming up as an error. When it comes up as an error again, I will try that. But I have to deal with this mutable borrow. Why? This confuses the crap out of me. Why is this a problem? Immutable borrow occurs here. Immutable borrow later used here. Right. Wait. Is keys called constantly? Or it's used, it's like it calls it and then it, as an iterator, and then it calls next on it. Is that what that's saying? And the same thing here. So immutable borrow. I mean, what, okay, so can I just clone keys? No. That's not good enough. Why the heck not? Mutable borrow. So it's borrowed here, and this borrow hangs around. So what if I take that clone out and I say, let keys equal this? Should get the same error now, but what if I clone it now? No, same thing. I am stumped. I don't know what I would do. What else would I do here with a map? If I wanted to iterate through all the keys, what if keys was also mutable? See, why is that an immutable borrow? Wait, what if I iter mute? keys is probably already an iterator. Yeah, it's already an iterator. So itermutable. Oh, why are you over here? Not helpful. An iterator visiting all key value pairs in an arbitrary order with mutable references to the values. So, oh, nice. Okay. Can I just grab this? Emacs doesn't like me trying to copy out of here. Yeah, okay, but I can figure it out. Okay, good call, Bobson. Itermute is, so this is as opposed to my for loops. I'll say map.itermute, and this takes in a bunch of stuff, and this is probably like key value, right? Yeah, but I don't really need key. No, I will need key when I go to push. So what I want is to do all of this, but I really don't need to do that. I just need to say dereference value plus equal 1. Then if, I'll say if value is greater or equals 9, here. This scares me. I wonder if I have to clone that or something. Key is point. This function takes 0 arguments. Huh? Wait, let me look at the docs again. Itermute. Oh, for in itermute. Oh. Okay. For point value in itermute. Do this stuff. Okay, that part seemed to work well. So now I can copy this, do the next thing. So I did this. Itermute. Probably shouldn't name like map. Point taken. If this was not Advent of Code, I would do that. I mean, I can call it like octopuses or grid. Flashing.len. So this one's still right? Because I don't actually want to iterate there. This one I can do this again. I just erased the code that I wanted to do. Let original, so I have that in value. If value is greater than 9, value equals 0. Okay, compiled again. We like compiling. Huge fan of compiling. Okay. What we're not doing yet is looking at all of the offsets. So all offsets dot iter, or do I need iter, or can it figure that out? For offset in all offsets, let e equal a vector or a tuple. I don't suppose I can just like subtract tuples, so I'll just do it in here. Tuple is offset. It'll be next dot 0 plus offset dot 0. Next dot 1 plus offset dot 1. Now we need to check if we're out of bounds. So if p dot 0 is less than 0, or p dot 1 is less than 0, or p dot 0 is greater than, I mean, I know the width already. I'll just hard code it. It's always a 10 by 10, right? It's greater than 9, or p dot 1 is greater than 9. Then just continue. Skip it. Okay. Now what do we need to do? Now we need to get that value. So we could do that first. Let oct or energy equal map.get p.unwrap. If energy equals 9, then flashing.push p. Energy, I'm gonna have the same problem here. Map.set.insert p energy plus 1. Okay, am I done? Let me see if I compile. Am I done? Okay, you need to be that. Oh, yeah, wait. Expected U8 found I8. Why do you care? I mean, do I just make these I8s as well? It's really what's like, I feel like one of the things that's most confusing about Rust is how many like sugar things it does for you, and then when that breaks, it's just like you're high and dry. You really got to know what the heck's going on. Expected a reference, but found a tuple, so we just borrow it. all offsets moved. Consider borrowing here to avoid moving. Is that what I needed to do before with map? Okay. So this is one step. So what's the actual question after 100 steps? I mean, should I try a test input? Probably. Or I can write this part at least. For I in 0 to 100, let flashes equals 0, mute flashes plus equals whatever I called this thing, step for map. Can you really solve the problem with only one grid? Yeah, why not? Types differ immutability. Mute. I feel like you're probably adding a constraint that's not there, or misreading the order in which things happen. That would be my guess. Like, what step do you think takes more than found U64? I don't care. The trait neg is not implemented. Oh my gosh. My own test code is biting me in the butt. So I'm getting 0, so that's good. What happens if two 9s? Yes. What happens if two 9s are next to each other while iterating them? Will one of them become 10? So if if there's two 9s, there's an example right here. If there's two 9s at the beginning of a step, then first of all, they all turn to 10. Then they all flash, but everything only flashes once. So they all turn to 10 first. This is after the entire step. So they all turn to 10 first. Then all of those ones will flash. But when they flash, they'll add to the ones around them. And they'll add to these ones too, but they'll add to their friends. But those are... you can only flash once per round. So it doesn't matter that those go beyond 10. And everything above 9 gets reset to 0 at the end. So it's like there is a cascade in the XY plane, but there's not a cascade in individuals kind of triggering each other or something. I hope that answers your question. So I'm getting 0 flashes. Hi, Steven. Welcome to the channel. My solution did allow going over 10, but I just maintained a lookup of ones to ignore when looking for flashing. Yeah, also fair. What language did you do this in, Steven? Tell me it's Rust so you can help me with all my Rust problems. Dang. Yeah, no, I know nothing +1. And I have no idea why I'm getting 0 here. So I must be never pushing to this. Hey, nice job, Dan. Oh, you're talking about me. No, I have my test is set to 0 right now. Yeah, get the whole gang in here. The good old Friday night work party on Twitch. So, apparently this is never true. So let me test that. Hey, Knock, how are you? Did you do tonight's problem already? I think you want greater than 9. No, this is before I add. This is my first pass. So these are things that are going from 9 to 10. So let me set this to 1. I mean, I know this is already true. Yeah, it's never hitting that. Oh. Well, Knock, I'm proud of you. Yay! Good job. Good job. You went cold turkey on Advent of Code. A cold turkey dinner for Christmas. Okay, I don't know why this code is never running. Now I have to like ask myself, is any of my code running? Build map, then step. So like, do we just go ham on print lines right now? Whoa, Bobson. We got a little bit of snow today, or last night, which was nice, but a foot is a lot. But I bet it's normal for you, right? Guarding. And I guess my question, whoa, yeah. Okay, that's expected. But I'm never even adding? Wait, what? So is my map not have anything in it? This must not be working. I feel like I had the same problem yesterday. And I think I solved it with chars. Like, how do I split on nothing in Rust? And I think, Blobson, you told me to use chars. But then I tried that. Yeah, I tried that, and then a character doesn't have a parse. So do maybe I have to do toString and then parse it? Okay, let me try that. Chars, and then toString. Does that do better? No, that doesn't do any better. I mean, print line parsing? All input is a string by default. You mean right here, where it says char? So I'm never even parsing. So, I mean, is my input, oh my gosh, is my input file not saved? No. I guess I have to print input. Print line input. Here's my input. Looks good. Looks cute and funny. I've done this part like 1,000 times. Dot trim, dot split on a new line, dot map. Line is in @string. Trim it. Get all the characters. Dot map, and then we never are doing parsing. I must be going insane, right? Like, does this... I mean, someone tell me that I don't appear to be insane. I appear to have all my faculties right now. Because I have no idea why... Note to self, don't ask chat things. Line. Okay, now I just have to go look at my... I'm not getting any of those line prints. So, let me look at day 10, when I do the exact same thing like I do every day. Lines.trim.split.collect. Okay, I didn't do it that day. But then I did chars here. Which I could do the same thing here. Right, okay. Day 9. Magic the Gathering. Dot trim dot split dot map line. Input dot trim. So the only difference is that this is an @string. So I tried doing this because Blobson told me a while. I think it was you, Blobson, told me a while ago that anywhere I was using @string, I could use string. But let me see if that fixes it. Oh. Sorry. This is in my... Oh, maybe it was you, Knock, who told me that. Oh, I'm in the wrong file. 113. Yeah, it's right here. Well, I'm electing it to be one of you. Flip a coin and it was one of you. The thing that happened in the past was one of you. Okay? Wait, oh my gosh. You know, I used to be a night person in my youth. I swear. I used to be able to think at night. Come on. Oh, I just have to borrow? I'm trying to do lines right now. right here on Twitch. Do you guys think doing lines is a TOS problem? Yeah, that's cool, Caesar. I literally started Rust like 3 weeks ago. I haven't accumulated anything but a distrust, a general distrust. Okay. I still have no idea what's going on. Input.trim. .split. .map. Oh yeah, I mean, for the most part. Except for JavaScript. Like JavaScript I know. I can write JavaScript like well. I'm not an expert, but I can do it, you know, consistently well. Yeah, I like reading other people's code too, and I've read a significant amount of other people's Advent of Code solutions. And right now I'm reading my own solution that worked before. Do I have to collect? Wait. Okay, that's the only difference. I actually never read the chapter on what collect does. I thought you only had to collect if... Can I just say nothing? I thought you only had to collect if you wanted it to go somewhere. Oh my gosh, that was it. I thought collect was only when you wanted to put something in. It's saying it won't even do it? Like, does it assume that this is pure? Should I have used something like for each? See, I didn't know that. I didn't know that until now. So, should I do something like a for each here? Is there... What options do I have off split? I can't run anything off this? I have to consume it for a turn. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I just learned my lesson though. I certainly just learned that. But I don't need it to be anything. I'm using this like in JavaScript I would call this a for each. I set it to collect to nothing. I guess I should really just be using iter and for in or whatever, right? But I thought I didn't know this laziness thing. So this is just the most verbose for... Yeah, because I never collected it. Okay, now things are looking better. Now I have an actual answer. I don't think this could possibly be right, but I have a vow with myself that the first time I get an answer, I'm just going to plug it in. Oh my gosh, it's right. Okay. That was the only bug in my entire problem, my entire thing. Hey, I'm glad that you learned something while I learned a big old lesson. Parsing is hard in all languages. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna take like a 3-minute break before part 2. Dan hasn't used Ruby. I mean, or Lisp, or anything like highly functional. Uh, no, parsing is a hard problem. Like, that is a known thing. Parsing is a hard problem. Okay, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Highly functional sounds sketch. What's another way to say that? Like the languages that don't just have functional properties, but are, because so many languages have functional stuff nowadays. So I don't know what you'd call like a, or how you distinguish that from like a Haskell with words, or a Lisp. Everything is an object with many functions, even inbuilt. Yes, I agree with that. If you're talking about Rust. Or no, you were talking about Ruby, weren't you? I don't know. That's what happens when I leave and come back. Okay. The individual flashes aren't bright enough to navigate. You might have a better option. The flashes seem to be synchronizing. The first time all octopuses flash simultaneously is 195. Okay. If you can calculate the exact moments when the octopuses will all flash simultaneously, what is the first step during which all octopuses flash? Well, that is easy. It's just one more question, right? In my step. I could even return like a... Wait, isn't it just flashes equals 10 times 10? Maybe I will. This has to be, while true, dangerous. I hope they all flash. Okay, this, if flashes, oh wait, I can just say loop, right? Loop, if flashes equals 100, break, and now we need to count the steps. Oops. Oh, wait, no, I need to be setting flashes to 0 every time. Or I could just take this out entirely and say this, because I'm an elite programmer. Then let steps equal 0, steps plus equals 1, steps, and then hope that it didn't like it. Expected usize found blank. Art2 input usize found, oh, this. Yeah, I forgot I changed that. What? Oh. This wasn't the problem at all from before. But that's what's happening, so. No, that's wrong. This should be .clone. What? What? Come on. What is this? Oh, this is my like example that I'm not even using. I can just take these out. Steps plus equals 1. I just need to make that mutable. And now I hope that it actually terminates. 350. That's not right. So it's too low. So it's greater than 350. Am I not counting right? Is it just 351? Wait, should this be step 1 and then the next step is step 2? Yes. I have to wait 1 minute. Should we sit here and count? Count the moments. So assert that result is greater than 350. And I can plug in my, get rid of all these prints. Oh my gosh, okay, let me get rid of all these prints first. Print line. Not that one. Okay. Why did test 1 fail? I'm still printing stuff. Oh, I just didn't plug it in yet. Okay. Has it been a minute? Probably. 351. Hey. I'll show you how you can do a quick one real slow. You just follow me, kid. You gotta... Thank you, thank you, thank you. You just gotta slow it down sometimes. Alright. Should we go raid somebody? Is that the time of night? Last night this took me about 1,000,000 hours. Now do it in assembly. You know, I did. Rust is a compiled language. What's BF? Oh, brainfuck. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Advent, no. Twitch.tv. Search for Advent of Code. I've been making a programming language for a long time, but I'm very bad at it. And I don't know that my programming language has all the faculties to do that. Okay, Bash Bunny has 105 followers or viewers. You can look for somebody smaller. In code. Yeah, I mean, I'll do JavaScript when I totally, like, I can't catch up with Rust, you know? I'm doing just well enough in Rust that I haven't switched back. Snapdragon 64 has 15 viewers. That seems promising. They're doing last nights right now. All right, shall we do Snapdragon? That's not true, Blux. You can wish it all you want, but it's just not true. You know what I probably have to do is like write more significant programs and deal with the problems in Rust there, and then I'll be able to do it. You know, like then I'll understand better. Because right now I'm only dealing with the same problems over and over again, for the most part. Well, I mean, that's not totally true. I've learned like several things tonight. I learned iter mute. I learned I don't know if that will happen because I spend 8 hours every weekday doing JavaScript. Writing more simple programs, getting more... Yeah, that's fair too. Like writing my own kind of things. Okay. Let's go raid. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for joining. Thanks for your patience and your help. I always do appreciate it. Oh, I didn't mention... I think you were all here. But yeah, I got to the level of affiliate last night. Haven't decided if I'm gonna take it, but yeah, we'll see. Okay. All right. Good night.